Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Jade Warren, and today I would like to talk about trauma. Today I'm talking about trauma. So, I've dealt with my own trauma, but I've been learning about trauma recently, and I just want to share what I've learned because I think that there's probably a lot of people in the world who have dealt with trauma in some type of way. And I want to address it and with hopes that it'll help somebody. Okay. So first I want to identify trauma. I have a couple of different definitions of trauma here. And the first one is trauma is the response to a deeply distressing or disturbing event that overwhelms an individual's ability to cope, cause feelings of helplessness, diminishes the sense of self, and their ability to feel a full range of emotion or experiences. It's an emotional response to a terrible event. It refers to your response following an event that psychologically overwhelms you, often resulting in denial, shock, and changes the body. And another one I have is a physical, emotionally harmful, life-threatening event that has caused lasting adverse effects on the individual's functioning, mental, physical, social, emotional, spiritual well-being. Okay, so that kind of defines trauma. So basically what I found is that trauma can come in different forms. The first ones that I found was like mommy and daddy issues. The other ones were like stuff like, betrayal can cause trauma. Stuff like, for example, like car accidents can cause trauma. You may get in a car accident and you may never want to get in a car ever again. Like that's trauma. And like I said, like with betrayal, somebody who, you thought you loved or, you thought you loved or that you were close to, they betrayed you in some type of way. And now you don't trust anybody. You live your life as if this next person that you meet is going to betray you in the way that the previous person betrayed you. And trauma is very real. However, it's the trauma that is causing you to project these negative thoughts onto the future circumstance or situation or person. And I just want people to understand that, like, we don't have to move that way. We have the power to change our minds. I love the mind. I always talk about the mind and the way we think. And so, we have the power to change the way we think about future situations or people and give the circumstance and the situation a different viewpoint so that you understand you're not operating out of that trauma you've experienced from the past. My purpose is to get you to understand that maybe you are operating from that traumatic space moving forward in your life, and it's just not a good way to live. It's not a good way to be. It's good to get to the bottom of where the trauma came from, so you can learn how to kind of reverse the way you think about it, and so you can move forward with healthy relationships, healthy experiences. Another one that stood out to me was the mommy and the daddy issues. I think this is a big one because it falls back on love, right? So, like love is everything. So I think that's why I think it's a big one. So with the mommy and daddy issues, basically, you're a young kid, and you didn't have a father in your life. Or your father, you had a father in your life, but maybe he didn't know how to love you properly or how to make you feel like you were being loved. Which I like to say, well, it's not his fault. Maybe he wasn't loved properly. Maybe his parents wasn't loved properly. But anyway, so You don't get this love from your father. And now you're older and you don't realize it because you're traumatized, but you're searching for this love that you never received from your parent, from your father specifically. And so it's causing you to seek out love. So then you begin to accept any form of love or accept any type of treatment, assuming that it's love. But it's really not, because you were never shown what love, real love, true love looks like. So then that's how you get into domestic violence relationships, and because you think that this is love. However, it's not. But you're yearning for the love that your father never gave you. He's never shown you what love looks like, and so you accept anything, thinking that it's love. You'll accept anything thinking it's love, and it's not. Same with the mommy issues. Maybe she put too much responsibility on you as a young kid. Maybe she just wasn't there for you in the way that you needed her to be there. And so, the mother is the nurturer. And so you're looking to be nurtured in the way that your mother should have nurtured you. And you almost can't get that from anybody because, for whatever reason. But let's say your mom, she didn't nurture you, and now you're closed off. Now you don't want to open up to anybody because you didn't receive that genuine nurturing from your mother. So now you're going out in this world, and you might be searching for the nurture. I don't know if I said that right, but you might be searching for that love and compassion that should have come from your mother, but you didn't receive it. So now you're closed off, right? Now you don't want to express your love. You don't want to express yourself. You don't want to express your emotions because when you tried to do that to your mom, she shut you out. She shut you down. These are just examples. But the purpose of this video is for us to identify the trauma that has taken place in our lives and to figure out how that trauma is affecting us now and what we can do about it to change the way we think, and to understand that not everybody is out to harm us or to take advantage of us or to betray us. Or like I said earlier with the car example, this car ride is not the car ride that I was in previously, the accident that has caused me to think every car ride I'm going to get in an accident. Trauma. So, yeah, I hope that helps. It's a short video. I didn't really elaborate to the fullest extent. There's more that I need to learn. However, I really hope that you can take what was said and identify your trauma and learn to operate in a different way, in a better way, moving forward. So I hope that helps. Have a good one.